So you're posting content, maybe even running a few ads, you've updated your website, your bio, your messaging, you're doing what seems like all the right things, but it still feels like no one's listening. And that hurts. Because it's not just fluff that you're sharing, it's something you believe in, something real. Most of the time, the tactics aren't the problem, nor even maybe your messaging, no matter what the gurus tell you. Now, of course, there are ways that you can help those things. You can improve your tactics and you can improve your messaging, but sometimes it's your expectations or maybe what you're pursuing. Pursuing a huge audience in order to sell something to a very niche aspect of the population isn't always the best effort. Here's what I'm learning the hard way. Even when your messaging is rooted in purpose, the results might feel and be slow. When I started Purpose Pivot, I knew I wasn't going to play the game the usual way. No clickbait, no gimmicks, no make you $1 million in your first 6 months, no buying likes or running ads to fake engagement, just honest content built for people who care about doing good work that makes a difference. And that's a lot harder than it looks. And it probably feels the same for you. My YouTube subscriber base is pretty small. My business page on Facebook is pretty quiet. LinkedIn is growing, but it's slow. Sometimes I wonder if I'm doing something wrong. But deep down, I know what's actually going on. Because here's the real issue. It's not just that your marketing's not getting attention. The deeper pain is that not being heard makes you question your purpose. You start to ask, is it even worth it to keep showing up like this? Or maybe worse, do I need to change who I am just to get noticed? I was watching a video the other day from a popular LinkedIn influencer, and she was talking about how to beat that algorithm using something called engagement pods. If you don't know what that is, it's basically a group of marketers who all commit to liking, commenting, and sharing each other's posts right away. This kind of tricks the algorithm into boosting visibility. Now, technically it works, but honestly, it feels kind of shady. It's not against any rules or any terms of service, not even unethical really on paper, but it's not real. Sure, it's attention for your content, but it's not for your work. And when you make a genuine offer to that particular audience, no one's listening because they were never there for that work in the first place. And that's the real tension. If you're not careful, you'll start to water down your message just to get noticed. But that doesn't solve the problem. It actually feeds it. So here's what you should do instead. Don't chase the algorithm and don't soften the message. You double down on what really matters because that's the audience you want to build, an audience that actually cares about what you are doing. So you sharpen your message. You don't soften it. You don't need a louder voice or a bigger top of your funnel. You need clearer words to engage the right kinds of people. So ask yourself again, who am I really here to serve? What problem do I help them solve? And how does their life actually change when they work with me? If your message isn't landing, it might not be wrong. It might just be unclear or maybe aimed at the wrong audience. Start speaking to someone that you know you can help and speak in their words, not your own. Now, second, build some micro wins to help you feel good. Forget going viral, track real traction. A comment that goes deep, a saved post, a quiet reply, a client who says, that really got me thinking. That's not just engagement, that's evidence. Impact usually whispers before it roars, so celebrate the whispers. Listen closely, ask what's resonating, and build from there. To be honest, it's been really nice to have a number of clients come to me through my content. Even though I don't have a whole lot of followers, it has touched a particular audience in a particular way, and it's led to work. It's led to me connecting with them and knowing that I can help them, and them knowing that I can help them. And that leads us into this third section. Find your people. You don't have to build in isolation. Find others who are also doing meaningful work. Share your progress, your doubts, your stuck points, or your wins. Even just one or two people who get it can remind you that you're not crazy. You're just building something real, and that will take time. Now look, I get it. It's hard to keep showing up, to stick to your guns when it feels like no one's listening, when the silence makes you second guess your purpose. But what if going viral was never the goal? What if the goal was trust? Slow, steady, earned trust with the people who actually need what you do. That's what I'm trying to build, and if you're still watching, maybe that's what you're building too. If this resonates with you, I'd encourage you to subscribe and like, and maybe share this with somebody else you know that wants to do the same. I'm Chad from Purpose Pivot. Let's build something that actually matters together.